Welcome to the Star Warrior Prime Reviews, and on today's review we will be reviewing the Four Horsemen Studios Mythic Legions Wave Rising Suns, and it is, I'm just going to call her by her last name, Cinderhorn. She is the runaway daughter of the King of the Shadow Elves, I believe. Really cool figure. It has the usual faction symbol right there, character there, rest of the wave there, but we're here for the toy, not the packaging. Let's get we have Cinderhorn out of the package, and already the figure looks incredible before we put anything else on. So as you can see, she has what looks more like the traditional Shadow Elf, like royal armor kind of design, and it's really cool. The masked head is awesome. Articulation, arms can go about that far back, I mean that far up. I love the armbands too, I just noticed those are really pretty. Arms can bend about that far forward. There is a upper forearm swivel along with the wrist swivel. There's of course the waist swivel. Oh, and there's, it looks like an ab crunch too piece right up here. That's cool. Head can go that far up, that far down, side to side. Shake the head around. There's alternate heads that come with it. Legs can go that far out with the fabric soft goods, that far back and forward, a lot of range of movement. Legs can bend that far that way. There is of course a boot swivel up there and a boot swivel down here. Can go that far that way, that far that way, and then of course the built-in engineering of the legs help it to do the hip swivel. But we're going to go over the accessories before we strike her in a cool pose. So first off, she comes with her soft good cloak that goes with that hood. So you would just slide this onto the neck and then put the head back on to have the cloak. It's also wired. I always like to point that out. They are wired, so that's awesome all over the place. For additional heads, we have what I'm assuming is like the royal princess kind of crowned head, because I believe she's the youngest daughter. Runaway, kind of gone, not to the circus, but to the mercenary group. Really cool details all around. And then we have the third head, which is kind of like a uncloaked head, which is really cool with the hair and the face right there. Really awesome looking. We also have, like usual, a ton of hands. A handful of hands. So I always like to say when it comes to Four Horsemen toys. And there's of course a left and right expressive hand posed out that are on the rockers that go like this. There is of course two fists that are on the same kind of rockers, and then two open hands that have forward motion rockers so they can hold swords and daggers, and then same kind of hands but on the other kind of rockers. We get two awesome shoulder pads which are studded with copper studs, it looks like, and they're blue to match the rest of her armor. She has two of those. And then she has a really awesome crossbow, and even though it doesn't come with an arrow, it does go back like this, so it looks like you have it pulled back and then you can go like that. So that's really cool. And then another one of those, I've seen this before in accessories, I think this wave has a couple, but I've seen it with other figures, I think, but it's like a little canister, it doesn't open. I think that's meant to look like it's holding arrows. And then of course a really cool dagger that does unsheath like all their daggers do, and it does have a lot of that copperish design, a really cool eye design right there. And then finally there are these two pieces that connect to make a spear, and I never realized that they had spears like this. I feel like this is very fantasy spear. Look at that design on the handle right there, that's really cool, and it's over here too. But yeah, really awesome looking. So yeah, lots of awesome accessories, lots of awesome, you know, soft goods. I don't know if I pointed out that she had the soft goods skirt, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna strike her in a cool pose and give my final thoughts, and we'll go do that right now. And here we have Cinderhorn in an awesome pose. This figure is incredible. I decided to go for the cloaked look because I wanted to put the soft goods cloak on, and it is awesome. I got the crossbow in the hand. It looks really cool. I cannot, like, I'm gonna have to figure out if I can make arrows for it. That's really cool. But yeah, what do I think of this toy? I think it's an amazing figure. I think the articulation is incredible, the armor design, the little details here and there. Like all Four Horsemen products, they put a lot of heart and effort into it, and it looks incredible. I would give this 5 arrows, not 5 arrows out of 5. I'd give this 5 shadowy cloaks out of 5. I think it's really awesome looking. Like most of the toys, when it comes to Four Horsemen, they can fit into several different displays. You could have this with like a blaster and have it be a Star Wars character. You could have it be a DC or Marvel superhero kind of villain character. You could have it fighting Thor, have it be one of the Shadow Elves or Dark Elves from their world. But yeah, really cool figure. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it, if you picked one up, if you're going to. And like always, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. If you are, thank you so much. Share it with anyone you think would get a kick out of it, and hit that notification bell. And I will catch you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by.